Hello Star Family, welcome to my channel. This pick a card reading is going to be about your person. What is it that they think that you feel towards them in no communication? So this is a no communication reading, okay? So what is it they think you feel towards them? So I have 4 stacks on the table. Stacks on the table are exactly the same ones as in the thumbnail and in the very beginning of the video, where there's a picture clip and a video clip that you can pause and take as much time as you need to intuitively choose your stack. There is a pinned comment in the comment section with all timestamps, including the silent meditation portion in the very beginning, where you can pause and take the time you need to choose, okay? If you feel led to pick more than one stack, please go ahead and do that. That is perfectly okay. It is whatever intuition tells you to do, okay? These readings are also general, so keep that in mind, that, you know, you might pick one, but it might not connect. I mean, again, feel free to pick a different stack if the one that you initially picked does not feel right to you. So again, they're general. They're not going to apply to everybody watching. I certainly wouldn't expect them to. If this one doesn't connect for you, you can always check out my pick a card playlist. I have a bunch of pick a card readings there that you can peruse. And if I'm not the reader for you in general, that's totally okay, because there's so many lovely readers out there in YouTube world. I'm sure there'll be one out there that would give you the messages that you're looking for at this time. These readings are also timeless. So it's whenever the universe nudges you to watch and places it into your awareness and you feel that pull toward it, there's probably going to be a message for you at that time. So whether it's at the upload time or 10 years from now, doesn't really matter. It's whenever you feel led to watch, okay? And this is a love reading, so there are moments where things can be flip-flop, vice versa. There might be some details that might describe your person, and then there might be other details that would, you know, resonate or describe more, you know, of you. So just keep that in mind, that everything is not going to be seamless that way. There are certain things that, you know, can be flip-flop, vice versa, and switched around, okay? So with all of that being said, I am going to move the stacks aside, and we're going to get directly into stack number 1 for you. Stack number 1. So your person, what is it that your person thinks you feel towards them, okay? So you chose the 6 of clubs. So this is the 6 of wands. I'm just going to put that off to the side. Let's see what we have here. It says heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Forgiveness. Blanche. She who brings light. Light, serenity, beacon. Okay. 4 of swords. 4 of pentacles. So right here you have a 44. The star. So somebody could be an Aquarius. That could be you. That could be, you know, them somewhere in their chart. Let's see here. I have a lot of cards. I just want to make sure I have able to get everything out on the table. All right. So we have wealth. All right. It says healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Love, self-care, being happier. It says the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. And then we have 8 of wands, 9 of wands. So there goes a progression. We have the 8 to the 9. So this is the clubs, but in the playing cards it's wands. Okay, so just let me arrange this so I can kind of feel like I'm organized here. Okay. All right, so honestly, by the looks of this, just off the bat, it is kind of giving me the vibe that your person thinks that you would be open to a conversation with them. Okay? They believe that you would be open to a conversation with them, that you also probably would be willing to forgive them with this card over here in that conversation. They think that you would be open to that. Maybe open to forgiving them, maybe healing any rifts that you've had between you with the 4 of swords, because 4 of swords talks about that. I think this is kind of giving me the vibe that in separation, maybe you've gone some time without talking, right? And you've both had a moment to maybe regroup and think about this. You've both had time to yourselves with this 4 of Pentacles, because the 4 of Pentacles kind of like, you know, clutches a coin close to themselves, keeps to themselves. So I'm kind of getting the vibe of healing, especially with the star energy in this Four of Swords. It's almost like this feeling of you both have had time apart to think, to heal, to process, to recover, to recoup. But I also I'm also feeling like you guys haven't lost hope in each other with this star card. The star card either. So it's like they think that you would be open to forgive, to heal. It's almost like they think you haven't lost hope in them either. Maybe they also see you shining really bright with the star energy, because these cards are very similar in the sense that they talk about light, and the star is a shining force, right? It's also a beacon of light. So these go very well together in that sense. So I'm looking at this like they see you doing well. They see you shining bright. They see you healing maybe, and maybe even making healthy choices as well in love and life. They see you loving yourself. Maybe, like I said, they see you shining. They see you doing your thing. And it's like now that you're in a good place, maybe they're in a good place too. They're seeing that in you. Maybe a different side of you is also what I'm getting. I do feel with the star energy that they do see you at a distance. And there's something about you that has shifted, that has changed, that's had a glow up. I'm feeling like they see another side of you. And it's the other side of you that they see that makes them think that you would be open and willing to talk, to forgive, to heal the situation, to open up again. You know, this water energy in the star is flowing. Okay, it's healing, it's rejuvenating. So it is giving me the vibe that I'm hearing that you haven't necessarily hardened your heart completely to them, and they think that they feel that too. There is an issue of runner vibes. So I don't know if your person was the runner. I'm feeling like your person definitely was the runner. Okay, maybe they had a fear of intimacy at the time. Maybe they listened to their ego, and that created the separation. Okay, but now that you both had time apart, time to heal, time to grow, time to get back on track and be healthy and make better choices with self-care and learning to be happy on your own, there's this vibe of they see that in you. Maybe, like I said, they look at you at a distance, or they have some way of seeing you from afar, and they see this change and shift that you've made. They're thinking that they honestly have a good chance. Okay, they think that they have a good chance of coming back, but I'm hearing it in divine time when the timing's right. The star always gives me divine timing vibes. Okay, that there are maybe some things that kind of need to play themselves out properly before you can proceed, before they can proceed, that kind of thing. But they think that now that time has gone by, you've done healing, they've done healing, you've learned to be happy on your own. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time because someone just got home and my dogs make a lot of noise. So if you hear barking, that's why. And the reason why I say that they think they have a good chance with you should they come back and ask for your forgiveness is because of this wealth card here. It's always prosperous energy. So it's kind of like this feeling of I know, it's kind of like this feeling like I know I could have a good chance with her. I know, or her or him, right? Not gender specific. I know I could have a good chance with him or her. I know that I could make this work if I were to come back. Maybe they would forgive me. You have the Six of Wands here, which talks about triumph over obstacles. So it is giving me the vibe that either you have triumphed over some, obstacles in the separation. Perhaps maybe they have. You both have overcome some things with the Six of Wands. There is a possibility of success. I think they believe that they could have success with you, that they think that you feel forgiving towards them, all right, with this over here, and that they can overcome the things of the past. The Eight of Wands talks about wanting communication. Again, they think you'd be willing to talk. Okay, so this is about phone calls, emails, texts. You'd be willing to talk. That's what they think. And they're hoping that maybe with that communication, with over here with the heart heart-to-heart conversation card and that 8 of Wands, that you'd maybe be willing to let your walls down for them, because this is a 9 of Wands and this is the wounded warrior, of course. It's kind of like this soldier who came back from war victorious, right? He's been battered, beaten, bruised. He don't want to go through that again with this 9 of Wands. So it's kind of like this vibe of, they think that you'd be willing to talk, you'd be willing to forgive, that you're in a better place now. And it's like this feeling of, if I come back, I hope, right? I hope with the star, if I reach out, I hope that I can get my person, you, stack number 1 viewer, to open up, to let the walls down and let me in again. Okay? They see you shining somehow, though. They see you doing well. They see you glowing up. We have 2 cards that indicate that. They see you shining in a different light. They see, I'm just hearing honestly that they hear or see a different side of you. And that is what is making them think that if they were to come back, that you would be open to them. Okay? They think you're willing to forgive, that you're willing to heal the past. It's this feeling of, I like what I see. Now that time has gone by, I kind of like what I see. They think you guys can overcome some obstacles here, heal and forgive what happened before. It's the runner energy that definitely makes it seem like that's what caused the situation to go into separation. All right, but it's like these cards kind of feel similar. All these 3 right here feel similar in a sense that, you know, the star shines, these crystals glisten, right? And they have a high vibe about them. So you have some kind of high vibe about you now, that it's kind of giving me the sense that they think, I don't know why I heard this, they think you're not so scary to talk to. So at one time they might have been scared to talk to you, but now that they feel there's some kind of warmth or loosening up that they feel has happened recently, and maybe your energy towards them, maybe even in the etheric realms, okay? So energetically, they might feel that there's a softening, okay, going on with you. And that's kind of giving this feeling of being more approachable. So they think you would be more approachable now than you were before. And that is what would allow them maybe to come forward, whereas before they ran. This is also giving me the vibe over here with the Healthy Choices card, that there would be an opportunity to move forward after this healing and make healthier choices in the situation together. It's this vibe of, I think I can bring her walls down. I think I can bring his or her walls down. So, look, this is the one time I don't have a match. So, unless, hold on, wait, maybe I'm wrong. Oh my gosh, I don't have any matches. So, I'm so sorry, stack number 1 viewers. I don't have a match to replace my candle. I'm not prepared today. So, forgive me for that. But let's not have a candle go out ruin the reading, right? So, again, they think that you'd be willing and open to receive them. To have that honest conversation with each other, to share feelings again, to let your walls down towards them again, maybe heal the past, not run from it anymore, overcome those obstacles with them. They think they can really bring your walls down and come towards you with this 8 of Wands for sure, okay? So there's something about you that has softened up, and they're feeling that energetically. So if you're still sending them love vibrationally, okay, you're still sending them love, and you've done your healing work, it feels like they can pick that up. Because for whatever reason, this Wealth card is giving me the vibe of, oh, there's a good chance. Okay, there's a good chance. This is prosperous, abundant energy, okay? So it's lucky energy. So let's, you know what, let's grab a song. Okay, let's grab a song. Let me grab my playlist here. Bear with me. I'm trying to get to my playlist, just a pain. All right, and I have to make sure that I have the volume completely down because we don't want a copyright strike. And if anybody's wondering, I have so many songs on here. Okay, I have a lot. I have like over 600 songs. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask the shuffle option. What song would your person like to share with you? Okay. Let's see. What song would your person, stack number 1, like to share with you? And if you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is I click the shuffle. The song comes up down here. All right. And there's usually a message in the title of the song. And if it's not completely in the title of the song, there will be further messages when you look up the lyrics. Okay. So let's see. A message via a song from your person, stack number 1. Let's see what we can get. Oh my gosh. Talk to me. See? Heart-to-heart conversations card. And then you got this song that says, talk to me. Okay? So I'm going to put the title of the song and the artist name in the screen so that way you can look it up and gather more information, more messages from the lyrics themselves. So stack number 1. This is your reading. I'm going to leave you here. If you feel that this connects for you, please do let me know. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe. Click that bell for notification. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, it's just a matter of checking out my Etsy shop. All my information is in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. You can visit my shop at any time. Book a reading. You know, sometimes there are readings that are sold out. So it's basically check to see what's available and you could book a reading with me at any time. So stack number 1, talk to me. Your person wants to talk, you to talk to them. They're hoping that you will talk to them, or they're thinking that you will. All right, so take care, much love. Stack number 1, and I'll leave stack you number 2. You chose this card here. This is a 9 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to put that over here. I want to get the rest on the table and organize it properly for you. So let's see, what is it that your person thinks you feel towards them? Okay, let's see. Okay, it says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Completion, okay. Concha, I think that's how you say it. It says, she who whispers secrets, confessions, confidant. We have the moon. Somebody could be Pisces. That could be you somewhere in your chart. We have the strength. Here's Leo. Okay, so we have Leo. We have, wow, we have a lot of signs. Okay, so we have King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. Okay, so that could be you. That could be somewhere in the chart for you or them. Let's see, what else do we have? Arcana. Arcana speaks of mystery. It says, not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. Okay, so they probably think you're still angry just off the bat with that, okay? It says, hand of cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, gambling. And then we have, okay, so more swords energy, so Queen of Swords. So 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, let me organize this because I really feel like I need to have them in a way that I can read them properly. Okay, so right away, it's kind of like this vibe of your person thinks that you are probably still mad at them, or you definitely have your walls up towards them with the swords energy here of the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And I feel like there's this guard up. They think that you're also being maybe quiet, secretive, okay? Because look at the hush energy, like, you know, I'm not going to tell you my secrets. The moon is also an energy of mystery, so they think you're being mysterious. They think you're being quiet. You're maybe keeping to yourself. You're not into it, or you're not dealing with it, or you don't really care to hear from them, okay? They think that you don't care to hear from them. There's this honestly, there's this vibe of like, you are not going to show your hands of cards. They think that you're keeping something from them, or you're not showing how you feel, that you're not going to let them in. Again, the guard is up. There's this feeling of maybe they think in your mind that it's over, because we have the card of completion here, okay? So, and that you're loving yourself first. And then we also do have the Nine of Pentacles, which kind of gives me that vibe here with this love yourself energy, because the Nine of Pentacles is a very self-made energy, self-mastery. I'm gonna, work for myself. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I don't need anybody kind of energy. Very independent. And that would be an energy of loving yourself if you're focused on yourself right now, right? So it's like they think that you're highly focused on yourself right now, that you're not trying to let them into your life. It's honestly this vibe of maybe that you have blocked them in some way on social media, or you're not really letting them in to see your life, because this energy talks about secrets, keeping quiet. These two cards over here talk about mystery with the Arcana and the Moon. So there's something about you that is quite mysterious. They can't figure you out. They think that you're purposefully keeping your life a secret. Like they don't need to know what you're doing or what you're up to or who you're with, that kind of thing. All right. And it also gives me the vibe that it's like they think that you don't want anything to do with them, that you don't care to, make contact, because this is a card of avoidance. Okay, so they think you're still angry. Definitely icy vibes here with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is also giving me the vibe of like, okay, if you can't speak truth to me, we can't have a conversation, because I'm not going to listen to anything but the truth right here with these two cards. So this is giving me the vibe also that they think that they have to come to you with the truth, nothing but the truth. Otherwise, you're not having it. You're super independent right now. It's like you're focused on yourself. They see or think that maybe you're loving yourself now. You just don't have time to entertain anything that's not based in truth. Like I said, if they can't come with facts, if they can't come with the truth, then it's like I don't have time to hear it. And they're thinking that, yeah, you're not gonna bother to hear what they have to say. The Strength energy is your fortitude, your resilience. So you definitely have been strong, maybe strong with setting healthy boundaries, right? Because this does talk about boundaries. So I could definitely see this as you being strong, resilient, and not allowing, it's like this feeling of not allowing people to kind of persuade you. So I think they think that you are not easily persuaded. Again, such strong, defiant energy with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, right? You're not going to let anything slip past you. Again, this energy talks about the mystery that you hold, and they see you as a mystery right now. They think you're a mystery. You're keeping yourself from them. It's like this feeling of they've tried to kind of like dig in to find out what you're up to, but they can't somehow. That's what this is telling me. I think they're very confused, right? It's almost like this feeling of, you know what you want. They think that you are not in this energy anymore. They think it's this feeling of you've overcome the confusion. They think you have overcome the confusion, and you're not confused about them anymore. Yeah, this is definitely about overcoming things as well with the Strength energy here. And I never know how to say it properly, but the infinity sign, the lamniscat, I think that's how you skate, or something like lamniscate. It's also about being in alignment. And honestly, when you're in alignment, you know your worth. You know what you deserve and what you will and will not tolerate. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that vibe. They see your strength in some way, or maybe even energetically, they feel that you would not be receptive. They think you're in total independence mode right now towards them, that you don't want anything to do with them because you're focused on yourself right now. There's also this feeling with this energy here that there are some things they think that, again, you're not saying to them, that you're not willing to be open with them about. Again, the mystery. Okay, it talks about like ancient mysteries, that things that are kind of occult or hidden, right? We have the Hand of Cards. Again, you're not, they think you will not reveal yourself to them, that you're not willing to take a chance or risk your independence and your well-being, or give them a chance. This is the Ace of Spades, so the truth. Again, more truth energy. The Ace of Swords in this card right here. Okay. Maybe the reason why you have this guard up or this icy vibe towards them, as far as that's what they think you feel, they think that you have this icy vibe towards them. The reason for that could be that there's some kind of truth that needs to be revealed that maybe they didn't share with you, and they know that. Again, it's if they're going to even bother to come forward, they need to reveal the truth, right? That's what this is feeling like. And they're not, it's almost like they're not ready to reveal their truth, so they know that they don't have a chance until they do. Five of Pentacles is definitely the loss, okay? So somebody could have ghosted, somebody could have abandoned the situation. But I'm almost getting the vibe that somebody left somebody out in the cold, and maybe ghosted or snuck away from the situation. And these two cards, for whatever reason, are giving me the vibe of like, if they were to even try to come at you or towards you again, they would have to address what happened here in the Five of Pentacles to even get a shot at talking to you. I definitely think they think that they messed up. Like, they know they messed up. They lost out as well with this Five of Pentacles. And that's why there's this feeling of like, oh, if I come back to him or her, or if I go back to my person, if I go back to you, number two, I'm going to have to really lay it out on the table, or there's not even a chance in HE double hockey sticks, okay? There's not even a chance. So right off the bat, number two, your person is like, they see you standing in your power, or they think that you have, basically you stood in your power. You have a backbone of steel. They're thinking that there's no way in heck that they could even, get to you or convince you of anything when it comes to them. You're so in this like self-empowerment mode that you're completely over it. They think you're completely over them. That there's nothing that really they can say. They think there's nothing that they can say to try to convince you. And there's also this feeling of like, oh, I think I lost out. They think that you will not take a risk on them again. There's too many things that were kept hidden. Too many secrets. You probably feel, not only do they think you're being mysterious and you're like, blocking them from maybe taking a peek into your world, but they also feel at the same time that, you know, or I'm looking at this like they had a lot of secrets maybe in this situation or in the connection. And it's like, where's my truth? Right? Like you wanted your truth. They were keeping secrets. Maybe they weren't being completely honest with you. And that's exactly why, you know, it's like there's no way in heck that you would let them back in, because there has to be some things, you know, that come out and be laid on the table before you would even, you know, fully give them a chance. So you might be keeping it to yourself now, but you have your reasons, I think, number two. It's almost like this vibe, like, okay, you didn't give me the truth when I asked for it, so you have, it's like you don't really have any access to me right now. You don't need to see what I'm up to. You couldn't be honest with me, then you don't need to see what I'm up to right now. That's kind of what I'm getting from you, and, you know, from the situation. So yeah, a lot of mystery, secrets being kept. Like they kept their secrets when you were with them, and then now you're keeping to yourself now that you're not with them. But something has definitely been like in your mind, they think that you are completely like don't want anything to do with it. So it's kind of like walls up, guard up. You're not relenting. They think there's no way in when it comes to you, because they think you have your walls completely up against them. That you've been strong, and you've, you know, overcome some things, I think, with the strength energy, in order to get to this very self-focused, very strong, resilient energy of the King of Swords and the Queen. And that's going to be really hard. They think it's really going to be really hard, that even if they were to try, it's like it would be like no hope in heck, that you would even give them a shot. It's like I'm hearing like your energy is feeling also in here like I would not risk my life with that situation again, or I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I don't want to risk getting hurt again. It's like if you can't be truthful with me, then there's nothing to be done here. So they think you want the truth and nothing but the truth. And then until you can get that, there's no way in heck. Okay, so let's see if we can get a song. Okay. And I'm just going to double check that I have okay, I do have the volume down. So I don't know if you're familiar with my channel, but what I do here is on occasion I'll grab my phone for divination. I have over 600 songs, so what I'll do is I'll click the shuffle button. The song will come up down here at the bottom, and usually the title of the song will give you a message, right? And if it's not directly in the title, if the message is not directly in the title, then it will be in the lyrics themselves when you go and look up the song. Okay, so let's see if we can get a song from your person. A message from your person via song. Cold water. Yeah, the icy vibe that the icy vibe of the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords over here. They think you're cold. They think that your energy is cold towards them. Okay, so I would recommend maybe seeing, I know Major Lazer doesn't always have lyrics to his songs because it's more like, you know, good workout music. But Justin Bieber's in it, so there might be lyrics in this. I'm not 100% familiar with it. I want to listen to it so bad because I'm curious. But anyway, like I have so many songs in there, I can't possibly remember them all. But I would recommend looking up the lyrics of this to see what else comes through in the lyrics besides just the title. Okay, so they're feeling you as cold towards them, and the cards kind of give that vibe as well, but you probably have good reason to. So anyway, number 2, this is your reading. If you feel connects, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click that bell for notifications to support this channel. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all you have to do is check out my information in the pinned comment section as well as in the description box. You could just visit my Etsy channel at any time, see what's available, and you can book whenever you're ready. So much love and blessings to you. Stack number 2, I'll leave you here. Take care, much love, and we'll see each other soon. Stack number 3, you chose the 5 of Spades, the 5 of Swords. I'm going to put this off to the side, but real quick before I pull this over, I just want to apologize for the way the sunlight is streaming in through this window here. There's literally a window right above, and I can't help at this time of day the way that it comes through. I'll try my best to make sure that you can see everything so that way this glare isn't affecting your view of the cards, okay? So we want to know, what is it that they think you feel towards them, right? So let's see what we have. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? We have Valencia, she who stands, resolute, implacable, determined, okay? Pride, all right. The 10 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, could be you, could be them. The Fool, okay, Luck. Again, I'm going to try to arrange everything so it's organized on the table for me. All right, so we have stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. For whatever reason, that's feeling a lot like the Queen of Pentacles and her energy because she's very stable and secure. We have the Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Okay. And then, wow, okay, so we have 2 10 of Swords, 10 of Spades, and then we have the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That could be you, or that could be them somewhere in their chart. All right, so let's take a look here. Just off the bat, I'm getting the vibe that they feel there's, okay, I'm just gonna be honest, there are some elements in this that remind me a lot of stack number 2. Okay, so if you were drawn to number 2 and 3, I could see why. Nonetheless, but right off the bat, what I'm getting from this is that there's this like feeling of, with this energy here, that they think that there's nothing that they can do to appease you or to make it better, is what I'm getting from this. Because she's very set in her ways, this energy right here. Okay, she's very determined. Implacable means you can't be appeased, right? There's no satisfying the situation. So it's kind of like this vibe of, they think that there's nothing that they could do or that they could say that would appease you. It's almost like you give off this vibe, or they think that you're moving on with the Fool energy. You're finding your stability again is also what I'm getting from the Queen of Pentacles. And this energy, wait, no, this one, I'm sorry, with the tree. Okay, because trees are stable, although flexible. It's like you're finding your sense of self, your sense of security again with that Queen of Pentacles. Restabilizing yourself is what they think. And it's like they think that as far as how you feel towards them, that you're so determined to move on and pull these swords out of your back that you're not going to, it's almost like you're not going to swallow your pride. They think you're not going to swallow your pride for them, right? That you're staying optimistic about your love life and you're trying to move on. They think you're trying to move on from them with this Fool energy. That this is optimism right here. So these two cards kind of go together. The Fool is optimistic about the future that lies ahead. So either they see you being happy, exploring, having a good time, doing your thing, and they think that you know, have moved on from them, that there's nothing that they could say to appease you that would make you change your mind towards them. That you are like pulling the swords out of your back. maybe the swords that they put there. I mean, that's a possibility. You have 2 tens of swords, so it's very like, it's confirmation after confirmation in regards to there might have been some really, bad ending here between you. Maybe some form of betrayal or hurt, something that maybe is hard to come back from. But 2 tens, tens talk about ending in and a cycle closing itself out. So they think that you think it's over with them. They think you feel it's over with them completely. And again, this 5 of Swords, I don't know what the breakup was about or the separation was about with these 2 tens, but the 5 of Swords definitely gives off the vibe that maybe somebody did something a little, what's the word? Underhanded, I guess, with the 5 of Swords energy. Somebody might have did something underhanded, might have said something hurtful. It's usually a situation where somebody always walks away hurt. So it's kind of like they think that you're very hurt. You're not going to swallow your pride for them. They might have put the swords in your back, so they have, it's almost like this feeling of they have to take responsibility for that. There probably was a situation that caused, sudden change, upheaval with that 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, right? Something unexpected, shocking. We have the Luck card, and you know what's funny? This is kind of feeling like a blessing in disguise. So I don't know if you're feeling like it was a blessing in disguise and they're picking that up. Like whatever came out, whatever was revealed, or whatever shocking news came out was like a stroke of luck maybe for you. They think, it's almost like they think you see the separation as a blessing in disguise. Like you're lucky they think you're lucky to be free of them for some reason. I'm kind of getting the vibe that your person doesn't think so highly of themselves, to be honest. And maybe it's because they could be ashamed of what they did. If they're feeling defeated, like if they messed up in some way, they feel that there's no coming back from it. And that they wouldn't, it's like this feeling of they wouldn't blame you for not wanting to swallow your pride and take them back or hear them out, It really is this vibe of they think that you are moving on from them and that there's nothing that they could say that would appease you or change your mind. She is holding this sword. Whenever I see the sword, she's kind of reminding me of like the Queen of Swords. She's also reminding me of Lady Justice, who holds the sword. So it's like you're standing in your truth. They think that you are standing in your truth, and your truth is that you're done. You're over it. Queen of Cups, though, listens to her intuition. She has a lot of love, for the people that she does love. So you might have loved them at one time. They might have betrayed that love. I'm kind of getting with the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. They might have betrayed that love. So they think there is not a chance. They see you. It kind of feels like they see you stabilizing yourself with this Queen of Pentacles energy, and it's like, okay, I got myself back together. Or they think that you have gotten yourself back together, like you've put yourself back together again, and you're starting over, you're letting go, you're freeing yourself of the previous baggage. So they think that you freed yourself of the baggage that they caused you, and you're moving on. You're seeking other things. You're trying to be happy again with this energy. Maybe they see you being happy and optimistic, and that kind of makes them feel even worse, probably, for what they did. it's like they see you as having a lot of pride and not willing to go back there again, despite the love that might have been there. Maybe they see you've transformed and changed and again, you know, found your stability and your sense of self once more. And with maybe with that change that they see you having experienced, maybe good things are happening in your life, right? With the luck card, you've had a stroke of luck or change of luck, or things are looking good for you. They see that maybe, and it's like, yeah, I don't think, you know, my person's going to want me back. I don't think I have a chance. I don't think that there's anything that I could do that would change their mind towards me, is what I'm hearing. You've definitely found yourself, it feels like, stack number 3, and they think that right there is it's kind of feeling like the one thing that is so against them. Because if you found yourself, you've stuck up for yourself, you know your worth now, you know who you are now, it would make it very difficult for them to kind of, you know, find their way in again, even if they tried. And part of that is like, if you really did give your heart and they took advantage of that somehow with these 2 cards, I could see how, you know, they would think that about you right now, as far as the way that you feel towards them. They feel that you might have your guard up, that you have too much pride, that you're not going to stick up for anything that isn't what you deserve. Rightly so. And if your luck has changed and they see that, it also, in their mind, you know, they're thinking that you wouldn't want to kind of like jeopardize the way things are going well for you, is also what I'm getting from this. In order to maybe let them back in or talk to them again. They think you're looking towards the future, and that future does not include them. And there's something about you that they can sense that, or they can see that about you. They see you moving on and doing well. Maybe your luck has changed again since you're not together anymore. They think you're also determined to move on from them, no matter what it takes. They think you feel too stable, secure in yourself now to even let them in again, is what I'm also getting. Yeah, it's like this feeling of, they think you feel set in, it's almost like they think you are set in your ways towards them. Like there's no convincing you. That there wouldn't be any convincing you. And they definitely see or think that you have gotten over them. That you're not interested anymore, is what I'm getting from this. So I want to get a song, because yeah, I mean, you've obviously, number 3 person, you've definitely grown, it feels like, too, with that palm tree energy, because it talks about growth and endurance. So you've dealt with a lot, probably, when it comes to your person. And they know that. And that's why they also think that there's nothing that, you know, would convince you, even if they wanted to try to convince you to hear them out or talk to them again or come back. Maybe they're right, you know, they think you've completely gotten over it or healed from it, or you're pulling these swords out and you're seeking new things, because after the 10 comes an ace, so brand new energy starts to enter after this cycle completes itself. So they think you've started over apart from them. Okay, so let's take a look at a song, okay? Go to my library. And for any of you wondering, I have like 600 and I just looked up my count. I have like 674 songs on here, to be exact. But what I do, if you're not familiar with my channel, what I do is on occasion for love readings, I will grab a song. And what we do is, you know, we click the shuffle over here, okay? And the song comes up down here. So what I'm going to do is ask for a song from your person, okay, for additional messages. So stack number 3, can we get a song from your person? What song would your person want to share with you right now? Okay, so remember, it'll come up down here. Wait, let me double check. Okay, I do have the volume down. Titanium. Oh, wait, what happened? Didn't you see that? It just went to titanium. It was titanium. Let me see if I go back. Where was it? Oh, no. Stack number 3. It was titanium. From Sia. That is so weird. That's crazy. And I don't know what happened. It totally switched to another song. And now, wait. Let me go back. It went from titanium to better. Titanium, Sia, and then better. So I'm going to put both up on the screen for you so you can do your research and look them up. But titanium, yeah, is kind of like your vibe. In the song she says, I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, right? So that's kind of like your vibe towards them, like you're bulletproof towards them. And that's kind of what I was getting from your reading anyhow. I'm not 100%, like I have so many songs, I can't possibly remember them all, okay? But maybe you're better off without them is the other vibe that I'm getting from this, okay? That they think that you feel that you are better off without them. So I would recommend looking up both those songs. I'll make sure to put both of the titles in the screen for you, okay? Because Sia did show up for a hot minute or hot microsecond, and then it flipped to this song. So either way, there's probably messages in both. I would recommend looking up the lyrics, okay? So stack number 3, this is your reading. I'm sorry about that little technological hiccup, but as I record this, we are in Mercury retrograde, so that would also explain a lot. But if you feel this connects, by all means, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. To support this channel, like, share, subscribe, click that bell for notification because I upload often enough. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below as well as in the pinned comment section. Just visit my shop at Etsy and see what's available as far as the readings, and you can book a reading at any time. So much love and blessings to you, stack number 3. We'll see each other soon. Stack number 4, you chose the 3 of spades for your card. I'm going to put that off to the side. Real quick though, before I get to your stack, the sun, the way that it's coming in through the window right above here, I can't help that, so it causes a glare on the cards, just making you aware. I'll try my best to hold the cards up to the screen so that way you can see what it is that you have on the table here. So we want to know, in no communication, what is it that your person thinks you feel towards them, okay? So what are their thoughts in regards to your feelings towards them? Okay, so we have the worth waiting for. It says worth waiting for card. Divine timing is at work in your love life. We have exploration, okay. it says futura. It sounds much better in Spanish. So anyway, it says, she who divines future choice judgment. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups, Tower, the Ace of Pentacles. This is Wisdom. All right, it says heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. It says Camera, reminiscing, keepsakes, perception, learning from the past, making memories. Okay. We have the King of Wands and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So again, let me just arrange things so that way they're easier for me to read. Okay, so I have to wonder, I don't know why I'm getting the vibe of like the feelings mutual, okay? Not quite sure why, but it does feel like they believe, okay, they think that you will wait for them. Okay, so definitely there was a heartbreak or a breakup, a separation. We do see the Tower moment here with the Eight of Cups. So somebody walked away from somebody. Somebody felt probably that they felt they deserved better, okay, and walked towards what they felt was something better, all right? And whatever somebody walked away from or for whatever purpose, it created that Tower moment. So if you walked away from them, they walked away from you, it created that Tower moment where it's like it all came crashing down. But nonetheless, despite the fact that there was that Tower moment that caused the split, they think that there's still a chance, okay? And the chance that I'm feeling is this Ace of Pentacles. So they think that there will always be an opportunity or future with you, that it's kind of like this feeling like they think that you feel that you will leave the door open for them, for when the time is right, that they can come back and present something else that you would be willing, literally, with this exploration card, to explore that with them. Okay. This future card talks about, you know, future choice, judgment. This card also has the Seven of Cups and also has the Death card in it. So we obviously know that there was an ending in the situation. There might have been something even with the Seven of Hearts here, or Seven of Cups, that created a lot of like illusory energy where it's like you didn't know where you stand or you stood with them type of thing. So I feel like what this is saying is they think that you are still receptive. Okay, there's a big receptive vibe that I'm feeling from this, even though you might have walked away from them, even though you might have had that Tower moment and said enough was enough. There's still this vibe of they think that you still feel there's an opportunity, but when the time is right. Something about divine timing, the timing being off for both of you at the moment, but when the time is right, they think that you would still be receptive, you would still be open to explore maybe a second chance or a new chance with them with this Ace of Pentacles. Ace always talk about, you know, brand new energy trying to enter, okay, a blessing trying to enter, an opportunity, an open door. So honestly, they think that you still would have the door open for them or towards them. Despite the heartbreak, we have two cards of heartbreak here, Three of Swords and this energy. Okay, so yeah, there definitely was like a mourning period, a period of sadness, being deeply hurt by that Tower energy or moment, whatever that was to you and your person. There was a lot of hurt here, a lot of sadness and parting, but there needed to be, it feels like there needed to be a break in order for you guys to kind of wipe the slate clean and try to rebuild yourselves in the midst of separation. The person might be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Over here with the King of Wands, that might be your energy as well. But you know what? This is really feeling like there was, you know, there was passion here with that King of Wands, all right? That the moment that they feel the timing is right, that they believe that they can pursue you again with this kind of passion. And you won't, it's almost like this feeling of they'll be able to pursue you with the passion, and it won't be denied. That's what this feels like. It won't be denied. Despite the hurt, despite everything you went through, there was definitely some time apart here or separation, but it put you on a soul-searching journey to learn, to grow, to gain wisdom in the midst of separation. But nonetheless, there's still so much passion here that it won't be something easy to kind of negate, okay, or say bad or say no to. The Nine of Pentacles is giving me the vibe that you both walked away, or one of you walked away to work on self. This is a Nine of Pentacles, so I do feel it's a lot of like very independent energy, looking to be self-sustaining, independent, learning to be happy with yourself, or learn to love yourself. So maybe that's what the purpose of the separation is all about, learning to explore yourself, right? And learning to love yourself, that when the time is right, you guys can come back together and maybe have a future. There will be that moment of choice. And then we have Judgment, where you know, there's a point where you have to decide, are you going to let this go, or are you going to move on together, you know? Are you going to free yourself from the past, or are you going to start over and reconcile? Or is there a possibility for atonement? Is there a possibility for redemption in this connection, right? With the Judgment energy. So I do feel like they think that you would be receptive, open, that when the time is right, they can come back, rekindle that passion, reconcile, redeem themselves, and that you would let them in. You would let them walk through the door. And if they present that offer to you with this Ace of Pentacles, you would open the door. Okay? They think that you understand that there might have been a timing issue of some sort in the connection. But they do, you know, the feeling that I'm getting from this is that they know it's kind of like the ball's in your court, and that it would be your choice. It would definitely be your choice as far as what the future holds in its entirety between you and them. So yeah, definitely learning from the past with the Wisdom energy too, okay, with the book. So I do feel like you both have had the time apart to learn from the past. I think they still reminisce about you. You probably still reminisce about them. And I don't think the connection's completely severed, even in the midst of the Tower moment or everything that went down. It doesn't feel completely severed. Definitely the heartbreak, the conflict of head and heart. Maybe it was a hard thing to walk away from. Maybe it was yeah, the connection was just hard to walk away from. But they have hope, okay? They still feel strongly, it feels like they think that you will strongly, okay? Like on a scale of like 1 to 10, they think at a, like maybe 8 that they have a chance with you. You know what I mean? To offer something in the future and explore the possibilities again with this Ace of Pentacles over here. Okay, I just heard they think that there is more of a chance in the future with you than there is right now. So I'm getting the vibe of once the dust settles, that they would want to kind of like present something to you. They don't think you would turn them down though. I'm getting the vibe of feeling lost without each other, but knowing that the separation was kind of necessary for some greater good. It's also this vibe of they think that you needed to stand on your own 2 feet. They needed to stand on their own 2 feet in order to, and I'm saying that because of the Knight of Pentacles, each find your own path, you know what I mean? In order for the dust to settle and then find a way back to each other. I think you guys will be able to, with this energy here, it feels like there will be an opportunity to explore something in the future with this person that you're inquiring about by watching stack number 4. But they think and they know that when the opportunity presents itself, that the choice will be in your hands, because the cards are the fates, okay? It's like you hold somebody's fate, or it looks like she's holding somebody's fate in her hands, you know? Or somebody's destiny or fortune or something in her hand, right? Like she's looking into the future. She sees the future. So it's kind of giving me the vibe that they think that the future between you and them is entirely in your hands. So I also am getting the vibe with the Three of Swords that the conflicts of, you know, head and heart that were once felt in the connection, once those are healed, like I said, you stand on your 2 feet, they stand on theirs. There's an opportunity then at that point to maybe come together, maybe start over, you know, maybe an offer, they present an offer to you, but this kind of feels like it needs to get worked out. I don't think the King of Wands, though, is going to sit still for long, because that energy is always a go get 'em, and they're very ambitious. They go after what they want. They're passionate about the things that they desire. So I think your person still thinks that the passion has not died down between you and them and never will. And that when they pursue you again, you will allow them in. Because if the connection, the physical chemistry and all that is still really good or still there or never went away, they think that that'll be the opening, kind of like the opening door, or the token that they need to get through the door, I guess. So I also get the vibe that they might still look at your pictures, or maybe check out your profile to look at your pictures in separation. I just feel like a lot of learning and growing, soul searching on both your ends, right, is what led to the separation, the need to explore, you know, or expand your horizons a bit as individuals, learn, grow, and then when the time is right, come back together. I think your relationship or connection, stack number 4, is definitely one based on divine timing. Maybe the timing was bad or off at the time that you guys were together, and you needed this break from each other in order to kind of, you do your thing, they do their thing. And when the time is right, or you're both in a better place, then you can find your way back to one another. They think you believe that they are worth waiting for, and I'm feeling the same way back. I think, like I said, the feeling's mutual. Okay, so let's see if we can get a song from your person. A message from your person via a song. Okay, so if you're not familiar with my channel, sometimes I'll grab my other, you know, my phone, and I'll use the shuffle option. I have like 600 and something songs on here. It's ridiculous. Can't remember half of them. But anyhow, what I do is I click the shuffle. There might be a message that will come up in the title. Okay, so the song comes up down here. There might be a message in the title alone, and if the message isn't directly in the title by itself, then I always recommend to please do your own research and go look up the song lyrics themselves. There's most likely a message, you know, further messages basically within the lyrics. Okay, so let's see if we can get stack number 4, a message from your person, a song that they might like to share with you. Let's see. Chandelier by Sia. So I would probably look that up Look at the lyrics to that song by Sia. Stack number 3 also had a Sia song. It was Titanium. So I would recommend looking that up to see if there are further lyrics in that song for you, okay? Because right off of the bat, like just from the title alone, it's not giving me anything. But if you know the song and are familiar with it, there might be other lyrics for you, stack number 4, in that song that would maybe resonate for you in regards to your situation with your person, okay? So stack number 4, this is your reading. If you feel connects, please do let me know in the comment section down below, because I do like hearing from everybody. And to support this channel, please like, share, subscribe, click that bell for notification. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below, as well as in the pinned comment. All you have to do is visit my Etsy shop, see what readings I have available. There are times when there aren't any readings available, and it's because they're sold out, but just check back with me frequently and see what's available, and you can book a reading at any time. So much love and blessings to you, Stack 4. This is your reading. I'll leave you here. Take care and keep shining.